Hello, this is a response video to maccaphotos, aka my dad. um, they, there's this game going around where I in the film community, I guess, where they're making up these questions and you have to answer them. I don't know that many people on YouTube, and most of them have already been tagged for this video, so I'm just not going to tag anyone. I'm just going to respond to my father's video. I might make up my own questions. I don't know yet, but here's my opinions. What sequel would you like to see? Sequel of a movie. This is really hard for me because I don't really like sequels, and if I wanted to see a sequel, it has already been made, such like Halloween 2, like the original Halloween 2. I would say maybe Kids, because I wanted to see like what happened after all that happened at that party, because I wonder what happened to that girl, what happened to Telly, what happened to Casper, like they're much older now, and like how they have to reflect on their consequences of what happened, But I don't think Larry Clark would make a sequel to it, or Harmony Korine would probably want to write a script for it. But I just thought maybe that film, because that film really just like leaves you on a downer, and you're just like, what happened to these kids, Sequel that shouldn't exist. There are many that I feel that shouldn't exist, but the main one would probably be Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. I'm not really a fan of Rob Zombie's films. I only like 3 of his films, but I think that's a sequel that shouldn't exist. Name an actor, actress, or director wish they stopped making films. I'm not really sure about actors, because if I don't like the actor, I won't watch their film. I would say like Nicolas Cage. I'm not really a fan of him, or Mel Gibson, but usually if they make a film, I don't watch it. And it's kind of like the same with the directors, but me personally, it would be either Eli Roth or Rob Zombie. I just don't like their films. I don't know why. I just cannot get into them. Like I said, I do like 3 of Rob Zombie's films. I like House of Thousand Corpses, I like Devil's Rejects, and I like his remake of Halloween. But the rest of the films I just don't like. I mean, there's a new one coming out by him, and it looks kind of interesting. And maybe I will change my opinion, but I don't want to piss anyone off, so, Eli Roth, I cannot stand his films either. I only like the first Hostel, and I like Cabin Fever. Hostel 2 was okay, but I cannot stand his films, even though I do want to see The Green Inferno, because I do like a lot of cannibal films, or like Cannibal Holocaust, and it looks like a throwback to that film, so I really want to see that. But I just don't like his films most of his films for some reason. What movie I would like to see in a regular TV series? I like horror anthology films, and there's these horror anthology films called The ABCs of Death. I feel like they would work better as a mini-series on TV, kind of like The Twilight Zone or Tales from the Crypt or something like that, because the stories, when they can make the stories into that film, because it's based off the 26 letters of the alphabet, so they have to condense it down to a 2-hour film, so most of the stories are not that good, like the plot's not stretched out, or there's no character development, so most of the stories are like really like not that good, and I feel like they would work just better as it would work better as a TV series, in my opinion. pick any movie with any cast and crew. I'm not sure what this question means, so I'm just gonna say I would pick the original Halloween cast and crew, because that's my favorite film, and I liked how it was a very low budget film and they did a lot with it, and it helped propel them into success. You know what I mean? I felt John Carpenter did a really good job at directing it, and he did a good job with the music and suspense. He basically did most of it himself, you know, with the music and the directing, and I like the actors in it also. I thought they really did a good job. Donald Pleasance, you know, he didn't like working on those type of films, but he put he worked his butt off in those films, and I really appreciate that. What is our favorite way, what is your favorite way to watch a movie? It doesn't really matter to me. I watch movies on my laptop, I watch movies on the TV, I watch movies on my phone. It doesn't matter. I get bored real easily. I tend to walk around, so I usually walk around and watch them, or I can sit there and watch them too. It doesn't matter to me. I can watch movies in any format. If you had to pick one movie to watch for the rest of your life, what would it be, I guess? I would pick the original Halloween, since that, like I said, it's my favorite film, and I know like the quotes from it, and I know like every little thing about it, and it's my favorite film, and I can watch it and watch it over and over again and never get tired of it. Which movie am I anticipating? That would be The Green Inferno. Like I said, I'm not a fan of Eli Roth, but this film looks kind of interesting, and I love like cannibal films, like Cannibal Holocaust, because it looks like a great throwback to those type of films, and I hope it does get released, because it looks really good, but the studio keeps dropping it for some reason, and they keep pushing the date back, and I'm afraid like it's never going to be released. But I hope it does, because it looks really intense and really, you know, interesting, like it's an homage to those 80s cannibal films. What food would you eat for the rest of your life? Macaroni and cheese. Yeah, I like macaroni and cheese. That's all the questions. So that's my response video, and I'll catch you guys later.